At the seams, you got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He done signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent. Another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing.
Predictable, and despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most, and maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit.
When I talk to Bud, I kind of like, he convinces me that he's going to win the fight because he's such a believer in his own ability.
Boxing experts are urging Canelo Alvarez to take Terence Crawford's power seriously, as many believe Crawford's precision and timing make him a dangerous opponent. Promoter Eddie Hearn highlighted Crawford's incredible self-belief and focus, noting that after speaking with him, it was clear Crawford's confidence came from his preparation and technical ability. Hearn emphasized that Crawford's power isn't just physical strength, but also his ability to deliver unexpected damaging shots with precision.
I go back and forwards, to be honest with you. Like, when I talk to Bud, I kind of like, he convinces me that he's going to win the fight because he's such a believer in his own ability, and he's very convincing. And then you see the presser yesterday, and I thought Canelo looked really well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a big lump, so I was always Canelo, then I sort of leant towards Bud, but now I'm back with Canelo, so we'll see.
Experts say Terence Crawford's unpredictable style makes him one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing today. His ability to switch stances, adjust his approach mid-fight, and land precise unseen punches sets him apart. Unlike Canelo Alvarez, who tends to rely on familiar combinations, Crawford keeps opponents guessing at every moment. Analysts warn that this versatility, combined with his timing and accuracy, is what gives Crawford the edge in high-stakes matchups.
The poker face on this guy is ridiculous. And then just early thoughts here, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counterpuncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo can counter people really well. And as great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh Seas.
Brian Bulick McIntyre has long emphasized that Terence Crawford's true strength lies in his refined approach to boxing. While many see physicality as the primary weapon in the ring, Bulick highlights that Crawford's intelligence, timing, and adaptability give him the edge. His famous phrase, "skills pay the bills," underscores the idea that raw power can't surpass a fighter who knows how to break down opponents layer by layer, against someone like Canelo whose strength and presence are undeniable. Bulick believes Crawford's speed of thought, movement, and tactical flexibility will prove decisive.
Somebody like that, like a Canelo, it not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skills?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you that. He'll get the job done. Because boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, I'm not taking nothing away from him, but just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter, and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first
That's
war
just
of words?
That's just press conference, man. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay. He got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, always remember this. He got 2 losses, right? We got no losses.
Derek James has issued a clear warning to Canelo. This fight is unlike anything he has experienced before. In James' analysis, Crawford's quick bursts of movement and ability to read his opponent set him apart from Canelo's past challengers. Crawford's explosiveness means that any lapse in concentration could be costly, and his rhythm changes make it hard for opponents to settle into their game plan. James believes that Canelo will need to raise his level in every area physically, mentally, and strategically if he hopes to handle Crawford's unique challenge.
It's a great challenge because I think both guys have great attributes, right? That, you know, they do, and I think they have great attributes, and I think that, so we're looking to possibly see a great matchup, a great fight. And one that could be an intellectual fight from Crawford, smart, intelligent fight. And I think, Canelo probably has to be the matador in this one.
He has to be the what?
Matador, yeah.
Matador, yeah.
Yeah, well, basically, let me see, the bull.
The bull.
You gotta be able to be the bull.
Canelo has to be the bull in this one.
You gotta be it because I think you find somebody faster, more athletic. You gotta put the. Whatever it is that he's doing, he has to be better at that than he is at any other night in his life.
But the big talk here, and the thing that I always go back to, is just the weight class. Crawford's going up 3 weight classes. The last time he fought, went up on weight, fought Madrimov. You say you don't watch boxing, but he got, a lot of people. Madrimov.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah,
fight.
154.
Yeah, I saw that fight.
Terence Crawford has remained composed and focused as the spotlight intensifies. His message to fans and analysts has been consistent. He is not like the other names on Canelo's resume. Crawford points to his mental fortitude and versatile skill, said his reasons why this matchup will unfold differently. Instead of engaging in trash talk, he's chosen to project quiet strength, making it clear that his preparation and belief in his abilities are what drive him. This confidence is resonating across the boxing world as many take his words seriously.
It's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you're going to be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's going to be very difficult. He's going to be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You're going to see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We're going to see.
Terence, how did you think he did against William Skull?
No comment. He won. We on to the next. It's me and him.
Some people said he should have done a better job cutting the ring off. It was the fewest punches ever landed. Did you see it that way?
Listen.
Crawford's decision to take on Canelo is seen by many as the boldest move of his career. While titles and championships already decorate his record, this contest represents something bigger, a chance to be remembered alongside the sport's immortals. Victory here would not only showcase his technical brilliance, but also his willingness to face danger hidden. Analysts suggest that even pursuing this bout displays the heart of a true champion, someone determined to test themselves at the highest level regardless of the risks.
Terence Crawford won that fight easily. I need to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford right now. I know the weight concerns everybody, but now you see Terence Crawford can go up in weight and actually compete. You can be concerned all you want, but I generally believe that was the warm-up. Bud wants this for his legacy. I think he can beat Canelo. The problem with Bud, he's not flashy. He doesn't have aura. If you look up the word Black Air Force Energy, Bud's face would be plastered all over it. The opportunity is there. Let's make this.
Respected figures in the sport continue to emphasize that weight and muscle are only part of the equation. Fighters like Sugar Ray Leonard point to examples throughout history where smaller, smarter boxers have controlled the ring against bigger men. In Crawford, they see a fighter whose mastery of distance, angles, and timing could neutralize Canelo's size advantage. Leonard believes that Crawford's mental sharpness and ability to execute a plan under pressure give him a genuine shot at victory no matter the physical disparities.
What about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap, or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
That's true, but you know what? There's always a way. Put it that, there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Terence Crawford's strength comes from the resilience he has built through real-life challenges, not from manufactured drama. His calm under pressure reflects years of navigating adversity both inside and outside the ropes. This deep well of experience shapes his approach to major fights. Crawford doesn't need to rely on hype or pre-fight antics. His self-belief is anchored in what he has already overcome. His calm demeanor masks the fire of a competitor who has always found ways to rise to the occasion.
Elusive in fighting Canelo.
However I gotta fight, I'm gonna win. Simple as that. I'm not gonna let somebody else force me or tell me how to fight when I've been fighting my whole life. You know, I won't be running. You know, I could tell you that. But I will be, you know, doing a lot of touching.
Crawford's undefeated journey is marked by his ability to adjust and solve problems in real time. He's faced brawlers, counterpunchers, and technical experts, and found ways to prevail against them all. What sets him apart is how he continuously upgrades his approach based on the situation. Each fight leaves him sharper, more prepared for the next challenge. The bout against Canelo represents another massive step, but Crawford's history shows that he thrives when the stakes are highest.
Crawford, on the other hand, he has been walking down his fighters, and people don't see that but me. For some reason, when I had that tape, people were screaming "Cap," and it's like David Evanesian, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Gamboa, a meme machine. Even against Madrimov, the way he won the fight was by fighting. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather sticking. This guy has been too athletically gifted, and I mean explosive, hard punching, and too strong for his ops. When he's in orthodox, he boxes more. When he switches, he becomes a puncher. And now he's coming out southpaw. He ends you. He is not, you gotta watch him fight. He does do athletic things where his hands and his feet work together, and he catches you for sure. But what he mostly do is he punishes and he bullies his op, because he walks you down and whips your ass. He's an ass.
Bomank has often defended Crawford against critics who downplay his achievements. He points out that Crawford's ability to make difficult fights look easy has led some to underestimate the level of opposition he's faced. The true measure of Crawford's skill, in Boax's view, is his consistency in disarming dangerous fighters and controlling bouts with authority. Such dominance should be seen as a mark of excellence, not a reason to question his pedigree.
Crawford rebuttal was everybody always say he hasn't fought nobody, or everybody that he fought was a no name. But I'm gonna tell you like this: what Crawford said, well, they was something until Crawford fought him. So obviously he's doing a great job, because he's making everybody look normal.
Not everyone, like when they go against Canelo, you know, I don't think there's anyone else in boxing who you would ask and say this is a possible task for. But for Crawford, because of his pound for pound abilities, and apparently no rehydration clause. Am I hearing that right? He wants full smoke at that weight.
Let's go, man. That's what Crawford wants. He wants to show the world that he's the best. So, hey, why put stipulations in there when you know that you can be the best?
Crawford's jump to middleweight represents one of the boldest moves in modern boxing. Success at this level will require careful balancing of added strength with the agility that defines his style. His camp is focused on ensuring that muscle gain doesn't come at the cost of speed or endurance. Experts believe that if Crawford manages this transition smoothly, he could inspire future champions to challenge boundaries between weight classes in pursuit of greatness.
Excuses why he don't want to take a fight with me. If it's all about business, then you doing good business. If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, well, you know, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want $200 million for Benavidez, and he want $150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you. So, you know, he got that in the back of his head. You know, this guy, for one, he's tough. For two, he's a boxer. He moves, he can punch, he can do it all.
Jeff Mayweather's comments have fueled speculation about dream matchups that could further solidify Crawford's place in history. By drawing parallels between Crawford and a legend like Floyd Mayweather, he highlights the exceptional nature of Crawford's skill set. The idea of a crossover bout adds intrigue and suggests that Crawford's rise could connect boxing's storied past with its future.
Of course, if he gets past Canelo, he can fight as many bums as he wants to. just to make the record.
Do you think he would do that, or do you think he would?
I don't know. He seemed like he's a class act, and he seemed like he'll do whatever he feels. But I don't know. I mean, at what you said, 37?
37, yeah.
37. Yeah, that's still a lot of fights though.
Yeah, so he'd have 40. So he'd still need 9 more to pass him after that. And the way people fight these days,
Yeah, I mean,
a couple times a year.
Yeah, he would have to fight, almost every month, because that's going to take a lot.
Well, maybe if he fought 3 times a year, he could catch it, when he's 40 or something.
Yeah.
Among boxing fans and analysts, a strong consensus is emerging that Terence Crawford could be the most dangerous test Canelo Alvarez has encountered in recent memory. This belief isn't fueled by hype, but by Crawford's track record of excellence. His ability to seamlessly switch stances, adjust pace mid-fight, and outthink his opponents makes him a rare talent. Supporters and experts alike see this as a true clash of masters where contrasting styles promise a thrilling and meaningful showdown that reignites passion across the boxing community.
I'm going to be real with y'all. Terence Crawford is top 5. Top 5. I'll die on that hill. He's my top. He might be top 3. He might be top 3. I just got to see what's up. But I'm going to be real. This Canelo might be the most fucking locked-in Canelo I've ever seen in my life. My boy Canelo is too fucking locked. He's not even speaking Spanish no more. He's speaking fluid-ass English. He's not even Spanish no more. Old boy said, how will this affect the Canelo legacy if Terence Crawford beats you? He's not going to beat me. No, he's not going to beat me. But this will go down in boxing history. But he beat me. He's not beating me. No, you're not different. No, you're no different than no Spanish. Canelo's locked in. Yo, I'm telling you, this is that fight where I feel a little bit scared for my favorite.
Bill Haney, a veteran trainer with deep ties to the sport, has publicly expressed his confidence in Crawford's chances. More than simply favoring him, Haney has thrown his full support behind Crawford's camp. His endorsement reflects not just belief in Crawford's skills, but also the respect Crawford has earned within boxing circles. For Haney, who has seen generations of champions backing Crawford, highlights the fighter's standing among the elite.
Well, for everybody that was straddling the fence, straddling got your pants split at the seams. You got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He just signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent, another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Yeah, so don't split your pants. Pick one.
Bill, what you think about the knockout bonus? They said it's a bonus if one of them get a knockout.
Who?
They said it's a bonus in this fight if one of them get a knockout. I heard it's around $5 million. Do you think Crawford's trying to cash in on that?
I mean, you should knock him out. I mean, if Canelo ain't coming to do what he's been doing to everybody else.
Nico Ali Walsh offers a modern perspective, focusing on the depth of Crawford's preparation for this unique challenge. He points out that Crawford's sparring with larger fighters shows a commitment to adapting and planning for the demands of facing a bigger opponent. Walsh believes this careful approach transforms risk into opportunity, giving Crawford the tools to match strength with strategy and level the playing field against natural disadvantages.
People with Canelo before Canelo's last fight, but then after Canelo's last fight, it seems like it's more 50-50 now. So everything is just the build-up for that fight is just going to be absolutely magnetizing. Like that fight, it's garnered so much more buzz after Canelo's last fight, and Bud is Bud. He's one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. He is one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. So it's going to be a fight. It's going to be awesome to watch.
Have you sparred any of them?
I haven't sparred Bud yet. I haven't been in Canelo's camp. I've met Canelo a few times. I love Canelo's team. Canelo's one of my favorite fighters. He's been my favorite fighter for the longest time. But I have to be Team Bud because me and Bud are cool, and I have so much belief in Bud, and I know who he is as a fighter. He is one of the greats. So he could do anything he wants.
And being around both of them and seeing how they work and train and things like that, what makes both of them the fighters they are, in your opinion?
I've watched Bud, so for Bud in particular, he's calm in everything he does, And that kind of calm is scary to watch because it shows experience. You can see that he's been doing this for decades.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next.